Okay, so we are sitting on a creatine bottle. So we just finished up a good weekend and happy Easter because it is Sunday night. As of right now, it's happy Easter to you guys. Mine is in May. So today was just a general day for me, just a regular Sunday. Me and Paul were there this morning. The training day is from 2 days ago, but me and Paul were there this morning. He brought Bane, which was nice. It was just like a relaxed day, no staff hours, no nothing. So that was nice. We were able to work out. We did a leg day, which we were supposed to record, but honestly, I was telling Lou like I haven't hit legs properly in like so long. So we, me, so we meaning Lou, his girl, and his younger brother, which we just got into the gym, which is like fucking awesome. And I think he's like 15, 16, which is like crazy because I'm gonna make him a whole ass demon. It's gonna be exciting. Super super successful leg day. We did cars and coffee this morning. As always, this is the second week or third week that we did a Sunday cars and coffee and then gym right after. Andy had to. I think Andy was with Georgie. He did something else afterwards, but I think he ended up going later or something like that. But my routine is gonna be cars and coffee. Take whatever car I bring to cars and coffee to the gym, whether it be like I don't know one of the cars we have here, either like through client or like Chris or just or the GTR or whatever. I kind of have like that loyalty base and stuff like that in terms of like if we have a car for sale or just like whatever in terms of like detailing and this and that. So and a lot of you piggybacking off the last video did reach out and said whatever is going on that like you wish me good health. So for those of you that did reach out and for those of you that liked the video and tuned in, thank you. It means a lot. I'm obviously in like a lot better spirits. Still there, like nothing really changed since the last video. Just like kind of coped with it for a couple days and just like kind of rolling with the punches, and it is what it is. But super exciting. So tomorrow we have the rest of the American barbell stuff, and we're officially tapping into the multifaceted like sports training, the turf side that you guys know in Powerhouse. To start tapping in equipment in there. How we're gonna lay it out, we're not sure. We were kind of like game planning it today, kind of like shits and giggles, like while we were training. Nothing, but it's like a problem for tomorrow to figure out. There's no need to like, whatever. Like we're all gonna be there in the morning. Tomorrow's a brand new day, so and then we're shooting Alexis tomorrow too. We got a fire ass chess session, which I may record, which is gonna be weird because this is a chess session. But I may do like a little more of like a DIY approach with Lou tomorrow because I do want to record because we were supposed to today. But again, being that like the leg days were off and shit like that, so just spoke to Ace for and again spoke to my guys about the Memorial Day Raw event, which if you guys haven't been seeing the emails or just like the aren't following the page and stuff like that, Dom, Chris, and the entire team down there within the warehouse opened up Raw Athletic Clubs, which is just a massive gym with like 150 foot ceilings and shit like that with like best of the best equipment. So Memorial Day weekend, we will be down there. I'll probably be down there for a little more, around a week or so. Just kind of go down there beforehand, because Matt is down there with Liv, and I think we're doing something in Jupiter. We're gonna kind of link up with a couple of the Florida team down there, bringing the home team down there, and kind of just falling it into base and stuff like that. So, but you can see just by even the workouts and stuff like that, like even the clips before this, everything is just moving super super slow. Taking my time with everything, warming up, just because I can't really fall too far out of pocket. I got to make sure everything is shooting right and like and then like I'm okay and stuff like that. So just a little weird. Definitely, I did pose today after the leg session. I feel phenomenal. So it's not gonna take a hit right now. I mean, it's been like a week and a half, 2 weekish of like shitty sessions, and like the news that I got. So like I don't think anything will start showing right now, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna kind of dial in. And as for the show and like just the career in general, with bodybuilding, I don't know if I mentioned it in that one video or I said show and gym update, but the New Zealand got pushed back to, and everything happens for a reason. And sure enough, I got the reason. New Zealand got pushed back to October, November. So that was the one show I was gonna do this year for the pro debut and all that fun stuff. And that happened. Then the health problem happened. So it was like now it's kind of like up in the air now. Before the even that little intermission between like fuck the show got like pushed, and I didn't have the health issue, was I wanted to do a show kind of like late summerish. Uh, but like now it's like I don't really know. So again, if all things considered, I do want to do two shows this year. New Zealand is still on the radar, but if New Zealand's not in the book, I mean, if the summer summer-ish show is not in the books, I will be doing New Zealand for sure. But that does give me time to kind of like revamp back up the journey. And like I said, everything happens for a reason. So maybe instead of rushing another like into another show, because New Zealand was gonna be a little after summer, it was like fallish. So realistically, if I wanted to do a summer show, we're in April. So April, May, June, I got kind of like 2, 3-ish months, which is like ideal. But like also at the same time, it's like the rules changed as well. I don't know if I mentioned that in the other time in the other video, but like NPC and WNBF changed the weight to height regulations. And like I have to gain or on stage now prepped, I have to put on I think it was like 7 more pounds, which like math wise is like I should probably put on probably like 10, 15 ish pounds on top of that because like in a perfect world half of it is muscle, but that's not the reality of it. But anyway, that's all like fluff and stuff like that. But it is the start of something new. Like I said, me and Lou we're gonna really lock in. And like I mentioned, April is like a big month for us. Me and Matt are gonna figure out a schedule to have like office hours in the gym. I'm gonna link up with Cristiano tomorrow with the meeting, and figure out like kind of my desk hours and stuff like that, and then kind of piggyback the content and the social media and stuff like that, and just like I said, be around the gym more and dive into it fully. And you guys are gonna see something cool, and awesome now, like literally firsthand, like kind of like my undivided efforts and how much can really go into it because and we were talking about it today and Paul even said it on the live that we're not even a year into me and like I'm not saying me but like this the standpoint and the timetable is from when I signed, that's when everything started moving in terms of like we're gonna, new gym, destruction, demo, this, that, machine. So it hasn't even been a full year yet, and a lot of money's been spent, a lot of stuff has been vetted out, a lot of bullshit was cleaned up, a lot just everything. So like I said, we piggybacking off that last video, we were going 1,000 miles an hour. We have no sense in slowing down, but the it's gonna sound weird, but like the pace is not gonna slow down, but it's just like because my attention now is geared 100% towards it instead of like I don't want to say 70, 80 as if I was like half-assing it, but it was undivided. It's kind of like when I was away from the gym, I was like on top of just like creating stuff at the house, whether it be content or shooting videos or pictures for the page, the car stuff. And like I said, taking a step back from the car stuff and getting really, really private and picky with what I'm doing in terms of like I don't really want the mass audience of like I don't need to. Again, for a lot of you that don't know, I did private detailing for a very, very long time. Well, very long time to me. I mean, for people watching it, substantially, it's not a long time, but like for my life, it's a long time. Kind of gearing away from those easy jobs. I don't need the again unless they're willing to pay. The goal is because I'm able to vet my businesses like on all levels. Like I'm talking with content, fitness, and car related. Because I was able to vet everything like that much more, the demand now can be higher because my time is more valuable. So like I don't need to necessarily do the $200 jobs anymore, the $300 jobs anymore. I can do the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, $4,000 jobs now, couple times a month and be okay. Now, granted, like when you're starting, because whoever is new and is like they're wanting to do like a side hustle slash like want to be self-employed and do their own business and stuff like that, you need those quick jobs and you need to but like you don't want to stay in that lane. You don't want to get complacent and keep doing those easy jobs. So as a whole, the brick and mortar style approach that I did with the detailing fitness, I kind of took the same approach with fitness, but with everything I learned from detailing, and then the same approach, and then added content. So the level of efficiency with fitness, I was able to do more in half the amount of time than the detailing. But not to say that the detailing fell off, because I was able to do a lot more efficiently, but I'm still doing the same rate. So it was like the monetary value is still just as equal, if not on par. I mean, just on par, if not more, with the fitness to detailing end. But again, like I said, cleaning up the detailing end and getting rid of the bullshit jobs and stuff like that, and kind of gearing more towards what I want to do is like it's been a nice happy medium, and like finding peace in that chaos is where I find the serenity the most. So just total cleanup with life, with fitness, with everything, friendships, relationships, just the whole nine. Leaning back in with the whole nine, and like I want to get a podcast that way, like I can kind of condense all of this, and you guys can step inside my head in terms of like what's going on mentally and stuff like that. But definitely, we're back with like the videos and stuff like that. Like I said, I kind of like ending them on these little talks and stuff like that. A lot of people saying they're helping them, so like that's why I'm not gonna try and rant too long on them. But for those who are, this is for you guys. But tomorrow we will be accepting the new equipment. I don't know why my brain just got shot. Training. We're shooting Alexis, and then we are finishing the meeting with Cristiano. And April is starting. April starts tomorrow, and we are like setting it up for tomorrow. So like, in terms of like what needs to be done and stuff like that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, and like I said, a lot more coming soon. A lot more just like maybe just real time in the gym. Like I said, I've always wanted that approach. I kind of like the moody, like emotionally the content is where it needs to be. Like that's where I'm at. So like I like that concept, but when the training sessions are good and stuff like that, and when I'm with Lou and his girl and like Justin and stuff like that, the vibes are usually high. But like we know how to lock in that sense too. So I definitely like trying to give it a break in terms of like while we're actually training and stuff like that, and talk more in the midst of the video. Although you guys are liking the way it's going now, so kind of like if it's not broke, don't fix it. But like I said, I'm gonna continue to create for myself. So if there's a video where I want to do something completely sporadic or split up the video and start talking in between sets and stuff like that, it just is what it is. And that's I remember that's what I was telling Ace with the whole like my content is at where it needs to be at, emotionally and mentally, like where it needs to be, because like as soon as I've really started like creating for myself and like fuck the algorithms and fuck this and fuck that, like, and I genuinely mean that. And we were talking about it with social media on Saturday or Friday with Lou when we were in the gym and his girl. I was like, I don't really need to be doing social media for me anymore. Like this stuff is like really fun. I love doing it, but what I do for a career and how I make my money, I thought it was gonna be this. And like while in reality it is this, but not like directly this what I'm doing. It has to do with the cameras and the videos and stuff like that, and just marketing as a whole. But this is fun, and I would love to dedicate. I'm just like really gearing in. I'm cleaning up the Instagram and stuff like that, and I'm gonna start cleaning up the YouTube. I would really like to gear in for a couple of months on YouTube and see where it puts me. And like I mean like really dial in. So like probably like engaging in shorts and comments, going on other videos and commenting and stuff like that, like on like influencers and stuff like that. I like, but I'll never no, I mean I really like that about me, like, and I'm really proud, and I hold that badge with honor that you'll never see me sell out on social media. I'll sell out to my dreams on social media, but not to like an idea. And even with Raw and stuff like that, because I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, like I'm not that influencer with 1,000,005 codes. The Raw Revive and the My Cookie Dealer is all Dom. It's all Dom, Chris, the Raw team. That's my loyalty. If Dom goes and creates fucking another company, like I'm just gonna be behind Dom and Chris, because like I said, when they back last October when they flew me out and we had those meetings and stuff like that, and we spent like the weekend with them, everything on its ears changed. And like, and that's what I was telling Lou, like I've met most of the influencers that like you guys look up to, and they're pretty hollow. And I'm not going to name names, but they're pretty hollow. Like, because when you start selling out to the idea or like a facade of a lifestyle that's like not yours, once you lose that integrity, that's where like that above first world problem of like social depression comes into play. And what I mean by above first world problem is it's because like you made your bed, you have to lie in it, and you'll never catch me with that social anxiety. If I do not want to record, I will not record. If there's something going on with my life that I feel uncomfortably comfortable enough to share with you guys, I will. Just like with the health. issue. I'll tell you about it. I won't tell you exactly what's going on, but I will tell you I'm a little funky and I'm a little weird. I'm trying to figure it out, or if I can figure it out. Um, but and it goes back to what I was saying. I was on a podcast I think with Andy and I don't know if it was Andy and Georgie or just Andy, but if I start giving everything to you guys, like meaning my entire life, the cars, the this, the that, then there's nothing for me. So that's also the reason why I stripped my cars off of social media and like even the detailing and this and that. And I'll put them up once in a while and like with the cars and coffee and stuff like that. I'm starting to come around more, but and I was talking about it at dinner too with Andy. We are fucked. This generation is fucked. Gen Z is fucked. Some of Gen X is getting fucking intoxicated, but like we are just I have no aspirations to save someone who doesn't want to be saved. It's not my job. I thought it was my job. I lost a lot of my health and my patience and my pressure, or I mean, my not my pressure. My I put a lot of pressure on my life, trying to save people weren't that didn't want to save themselves. And I'm not trying to sound like a saint, but in terms of just like helping people and putting them on. And if you can't get out of your own way, I can't push you out of your own way. And I wasted a lot of time doing that, and I'm not doing it anymore. It quite literally costed me my health. And like my well being. So like we're not doing that anymore. But once that integrity's gone for that social clout and that transaction's made, all of these guys cry wolf on like, oh, I would do anything to get my integrity back, and you can't because you sold out and you did a dumb mistake, and now the little woe is me. It's like these influencers that are like, I've been natural for like or like the fake natties, and then they come out in like 15 years and they're like, I wasn't natural all along, and this and that, and then every simp ass fucking comment below is like, hey bro, it's okay, we get it. Like no, like it's because that's annoying because like people like me who really looked up to certain people in the industry who were just like, and again, I'm not fucking dumb when it comes to that stuff. But like when I looked up to certain people and like like someone who's naive, and thank God I'm not fucking stupid. Every time I wake up I say that. If you're naive enough to believe that someone that's unnatural is now selling, like endorsing a sponsor or like a this or that, and like you think that's the reality of it and it's that easy, and then you're in the gym and you're doing the work, the honest work, and you're showing up and you're putting in above average work and you still don't look the same, and it's like that's when the fucking the dust and the gears start to fall off, and you're like, oh shit, these guys, like it's really not everything that it seems, and yeah, it's definitely something. That's why even with again going back with Raw and Revive and my cookie dealer, when people use code Yanni, like it means the world, because like the way I look, you guys can look better. If not, I want you to look better. This is a very attainable physique. This is a very and like I say, the only reason why I'm saying you can look better is because again, I was very sleep deprived. So like I can't help but think, and now that I'm in a better position, now that I can rest much more, my body can actually recover and stuff like that. So everything I offer and like I promote and this and that, it is very much achievable. If not, you can do it better. So like make sure your integrity's high. That the cost of this social, it's not real. What's real is like even if this stuff is not around, this camera just shuts off. I'm still going to the gym, still taking care of my health, still love the cars, still love the gym, and it's beyond all of this. Where this stems into it, and I think it's important, is yeah, I can show my passion and my love and the enhancement that this offers to the lifestyle. That's what I want to bring forward. So, take it with a grain of salt. We'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, drop a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and anything Raw, Revive, and My Cookie Dealer. My Cookie Dealer. Use code Yanni because it means the world. Thank you guys. We'll catch you in the next one.